I'm just telling you, you better not fart right underneath me. Mic check. You're not getting me again, Marley. I came in his name, I'm saved by his grace. By his grace. Do you hear me at the back? I came in his name, I'm saved by his grace. 2,000 years ago he died on a cross so he could show you how to live your life without sin and without lies. The devil took him on a mountaintop and offered him every kingdom. He would not stop. He said, "Son of man, worship me. Come over, bend your knee." I said, I came in his name. I'm saved by his grace. Surrounded himself with 12 good men, disciples who don't called them. There was Matthew, Mark, Luke and John, and they told the story of him. He was gone, how he was born and raised. It only took 3 days. In his name we are saved, only by his grace. I came in his name. I'm saved by his grace. Hello, Luke. How you doing, mate? On the day you were born, God looked down on the place you lay. You took a deep breath and blew on the clouds, blew them away. Heaven and earth he built, it took him just 6 days. It took him just as long to make the smile for your beautiful face. He said, 'cause you're a natural girl. Send a letter to Cadbury's, they made a recipe for your eyes. Took the twinkles from the stars, placed them inside both your eyes. For me, for me, for me, for me. 'Cause you're a natural girl. You got actual curves. I'll work for days and toil for hours and hours just to pay for your dress and all your wedding flowers. And your dress will be made of the finest silk threads. It will fluster the priest, turn every man's head. As you grace the aisle with rose curves that smile, that smile. 'Cause you're a natural girl. thought I truly loved the one that he sent down from heaven up above. She fits me just like a glove. 'Cause she's a natural girl. A natural girl. I climb the walls, climb by the highest steeple. At the top of my voice, I sing to all the people. Found this girl, I'll love the one from above. 'Cause she's a natural girl. Tra-la-la-la-la. Write your name upon Venus, Jupiter, Mars. When you look up at night, you'll see your name written in the stars. 'Cause you're a natural girl. That one goes out to all you natural girls. How y'all doing? You got a nice day on a non-spinning stationary flat plane that God created. Whee! Just rolls off my tongue. Jolene, 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 begging of you please, won't you take my man? Jolene, 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 please don't take him just because you Your beauty is beyond compare, like locks of auburn hair, with ivory skin and eyes, with ivory skin and eyes. That's not right, is it? Of emerald green. I'm sure that's not right. Am I reading that wrong? Your beauty is beyond compare, like locks of auburn hair. And I cannot compete. There it is. Missing a note. I knew it was missing someone. With you, Jolene. Oh, emerald green. My God. Your smile is like a breath of spring, and your voice is soft like summer rain. I cannot compete with you, Jolene. He talks about you in his sleep. There's nothing I can do from crying when he calls, 'cause your name's Jolene. I can easily understand how you could easily take my man, but you don't know what he means to me, Jolene. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Jolene, 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 I'm begging please, won't you take my man? Now you could have your choice of men, but I could never love again. He's the only one for me, Jolene. I had to have this talk with you, my happiness. It depends on you, whatever you decide to do, Jolene. Jolene, drag queen. Did I rock my toe too much? Was I tapping my foot too much, little buddy? Where's number 7? Up there. Oh, well, there, that's high. Banshee playing magician, sitting lotus on the floor, belly dancing beauty with a power-driven soul. Had my share of nightmares, didn't think there could be much more. In walked Roderick Usher with the Lady Eleanor. She tied my eyes with a ribbon of a silk and ghostly thread, gave me trouble vision on an old four-poster bed, where Eleanor had risen to kiss the neck below my head, bid me come along with her to the land of the dancing dead. But it's alright, Lady Eleanor. Alright, Lady Eleanor. I said, where I am. She gazed with a love and beauty, like a mother to a son, like an undying sea and being all rolled into one. All at once I heard some music playing in my bones, the same old song I'd heard for years, reminded me of home. But it's alright, Lady Eleanor. I said, I'm alright where I am. Then creeping on towards me, like a milky tongue of fire, host of golden demons screaming lust and base desire. When it seemed for certain the screams could get no higher, I heard a voice above the rest screaming, you're a liar. But it's alright, Lady Eleanor. Alright, Lady Eleanor. I said, I'm alright where I am. Wrong note. Bang. How y'all doing? Did you have a nice day on the nose spinning? Go on then. I know you like this one. This song goes out to an old friend of mine. How you doing, Joe? Wish you would step back from that ledge, my friend. Could cut ties with all the lives you've been living in. And if you do not want to see me again, I would understand. I would understand. And the angry boy's a bit too insane, icing over a secret pain. You know you don't belong. You're the first to fight, you're way too loud. You're the flash of light in the burial shroud. I know there's something wrong. Well, everyone I know has got a reason to say we can put the past away. Wish you would step back from that ledge, my friend. You could cut ties with all the lies you've been living in. And if you do not want to see me again, I would understand. I would understand. Well, it's on the table and it's gone to code. I don't think that anybody knows what what you're doing here. And your friends have left you, you've been dismissed. I never thought it would come to this, and I want you all to know everyone has got to face down their own demons. Maybe today we can put the past away. Wish you would step back from that ledge, my friend. Good times with all the lies you've been living. And if you do not want to see me again, I would understand. I would understand. I would understand. Oh, I would understand. C, not A, Peter. G. Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, blowing like a breeze. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, she's my mountain mama. Take me home, country roads. All my memories gather round her, miner's lady, stranger to blue water. Dark and dusty, painted on the sky. Misty taste the moonshine as a teardrop in my eye. I want to scream, Jimmy cry. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, she's a mountain mama. Take me home, country roads. Listen again. I was thinking about a bridge. I hear her voice in the morning. She calls me. Radio reminds me of my home far away. Driving down the road, I get a feeling. Oh, should have been home. Oh, yesterday. Oh, yesterday. Top of me scale. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, she's my mountain mama. Take me home, country roads. I went all Muttley at the end. She's a trifling friend indeed. She's a gold digger, baby, way over town. She digs on me, on me. I said, cutie. are your charms. As far as the girls, you got a flock on your arm. But I'm looking for the one, have you seen her? My sidekick said she got an ass like Serena, Trina, Jennifer Lopez. For kids, you gotta take all the bad asses to show it. Okay, grab your kids, but then they got the friends. I pulled up in the Benz and they all jumped in, and we all went for dinner. I had to pay if you ever was girl. You better get paid. You know why? It takes too much to touch you. From what I heard, you got it, baby, by Buster. My best friend, she is F with Usher. I don't care what none of y'all say, I still love her. Get down, girl, go ahead, get down, I said. Get down, girl, go ahead, get down, I said. Get down, girl, go ahead, get down, I said. Get down, go ahead, get down. I said, 18 years, 18 years. She's got one of your kids, got you for 18 years. I know somebody paying child support for one of his kids. His mama's crib is bigger than his, and you'll see him on the TV any given Sunday. They win the Super Bowl and drive off in a Hyundai. She's supposed to buy shorty, take her with your money, but she went to the doctor. She got lipo with your money, and she's walking around looking like Michael with your money. Should've got that insured. Geico for your money. If you ain't no punk, holler, we want prenup. It's something that you need to have, cause when she leave your ass, she's gonna leave with half. I said, get down, girl, go ahead, get down. She takes my money when I'm in need. Oh, she's a trifling friend indeed. She's a gold digger, baby, way over town. She digs on me, on me. Now I ain't saying you a gold digger, you got needs, but you wanna drink smoke, but you can't buy weed, and you're almost out there, you can't pay, you can't leave. The dishes in the back, and roll up those sleeves, but while you're washing, watching, he's gonna make a bed out of Datsun. He's got that ambition, baby. Look in his eyes. This week he's mopping floors, and next week it's the fries. So you stay nice, you stay right, girl. And when you get on, you leave your ass for a white girl. Get down, girl, go ahead, get down. I said, get down, girl, go ahead, get down. She takes my money when I'm in need. Oh, she's a trifling friend indeed. She's a gold digger, baby, way over town. She digs on me, on me. She's a gold digger, baby. Yeah. Let's sing one for God. Sing one for the big fella. Oh, did I just close that song? I don't know if I did. Oops, if I did. Go on. Why not? Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, new day. Yes, it is. Thank you, Father. And I'm feeling God. Fish in the sea, you know how I feel. River running free, you know how I feel. Blossom in the trees, you know how I feel. Yes, you do. It's a new dawn, new day, new life for me. Yes, it is. And I'm feeling God. Dragonflies out in the sun, you know what I mean, don't you know? Butterflies all having fun, you know what I mean. Yeah, 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 sleep in peace when your day is done, that's what I mean. Yes, it is. It's a old world, new world, an old world for me. Yes, it is. And I'm feeling God. Yeah, 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 stars when you shine, you know how I feel. Scent of the pine, you know how I feel. Freedom is mine. Yes, it is, and I'm feeling God. Does my doggy want a biscuit? Look at your little spaniel face. You knew that was the last chord, didn't you? And I'm feeding dog. Come on then, let's feed the dog. You little chumpstick. A biscuit. And I'm feeling God. You got spoiled earlier, didn't you? You're having beefy jerky at French's with Darcy, didn't you? You both got some beefy jerky. Yes, you're gorgeous. What do you want me to do? Open that back door? You do. I'm going to do it. Because you'll only get me up in a minute. There you go. Okay. Scampered off with his biscuit. Right, I'm back. How y'all doing? Let's close the music window. Let's open up the stream. Where's my stream? Take me home. Let's do it the easy way. G2G. That's it. That way I don't confuse myself. and I'm feeling God. There it is. Pause. Copy. And paste. Oh. Yeah, I know, I thought it was the Pope. Everyone's telling me that's not the Pope walking. Yeah, I've realised that after I've posted it. My eyes are old, my wheeze are neak. I just thought it was him. I saw the glasses and the grey hair and the bald flat fiver. I should have thought, why is he wearing a suit? He should have been in some sort of robes or some pastoral suit rather than a common suit. I didn't think. Yeah. Alright, anyway. Post. Twitter. Tweet. Just triggered them on Twitter as well. I don't care. They're all women. You're worshipping false idols. The church. I am the church. They are nothing. They are the synagogue of Satan. That's what they are. They are not the church. I am the temple that Christ rebuilt, you bitches. That's why you hate him, don't you? Because he rebuilds. He's got the power and the technology to repair and rebuild lost souls. Share to group, you div. Sat here looking and listening, reading messages. Share to group. There. Post. There we go. Back to class. Who was first in tonight? It was Luke, of course it was. How you doing, Luke? Many blessings, mate. Alpha, welcome to the show. Anna, Susan, how you doing? Bon dia. Trini, how you doing, chick? Jack's here. Rachel's here. How you doing? E-Trader's here. And Kirsten's here. And about man, Dutch girls, you are beautiful. And that's it. How you all doing? I hope you had a nice day on the non-spinning stationary flat plane. Every day we look at the human skeleton, and today is going to be no different. When's he going to give up? Never! Not until the truth. When the truth spills, that's it. I'm getting on a donkey. Me and Marlo are getting on a donkey. When the truth spills, I'm gone. I don't want the fame, I don't want the fortune. You can all ram it, because you didn't listen to me when I was speaking at the beginning. I'm getting on a donkey. Me and Marley, we're getting on a donkey. We're packing up my PS5 and we're off, I'm telling you. I'll go and make balloons for the rest of my days. Anyway, it's a 50-50. God created you in his image. Male and female created he them. It's pretty simple. Your spirit is a blessing. Just like the Holy Trinity, everything's 369, it really is. Time, space and matter. To quote Kent Ovind, it's a trinity. And then it's a trinity of trinities because time has past, present and future. Space has length, width and height. Matter, liquid and gas make up the other trinity. So it all has to come into existence at the same time, doesn't it? A continuum, as as Kent puts it. It's a continuum. And the Bible explains it in 10 words. In the beginning, there's time. God created the heavens. There's space. And then God created the earth. There's matter. You got it? It's pretty simple. And then he created loads of millions of different life forms that spread across the three simple answers you get. Where are we? Come here. First, we'll bring up that one. Dang it, I have to click loads of windows. Search. You can learn forensics in literally minutes. Skulls. Men have wider faces.
When we put these overlays on skulls, we get a female there with a big 5 head. We get the male here, the bowling ball skull. It doesn't do justice to the male skull. It really doesn't, does it? But there's the differences in them. We draw triangles through them like this. You get a bigger one on a male. Okay. We do a cross section like this, and you can see the cross section on a male is square, whereas the woman's is pushed down. Look, it's squashed downwards by what we like to call the 5 head. These is how you cross section a face. There's 3 basic principles of forensics. Okay, men have far apart eyes, women have close set rounded eyes. It's really simple. We go back again. Oh, that's a nasty one, isn't it? Janet Jackson, just on a man code. No. I don't want to go to timeline, I want to go to search. Skulls. Gates. 2 types. Male and female. And you've got your trinity again. Using just the skulls and the way people walk. Where should we go for? Let's go down and we'll make it simple to see first. There. These are women walking. Women cross their legs when walking forwards. Knees open. These are all in full, we call this full mince. Okay, this is a full mince. It's real simple to see. Women cross their legs when walking. All celebrity males. Doesn't matter who I look at, whether it be Mick Jagger, Bruce Willis, Vladimir Putin, Bob Aganzaki, whatever is there. I don't care. Don't matter who I look at. They all mince. It's a female gait. Okay. Go back again. When a male walks, he walks with straight legs and a space between his feet with his knees together. Look, no opening of the knees whatsoever. There's the silhouette of it. There's my gait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Read 'em and weep. Full house. Dink-a-dink. Platinum marker. If you don't know how to do this, go watch my training videos on YouTube. Put in Gates, search Gates. The videos will come up. There's one. Sean took that picture. This is a professional surfer, a male one, that passed him whilst walking on the beach. Look at the footprints. This man left. Game over, man. Game over. The number 1 platinum marker in forensics are the hips. If someone's lying about their core identity, i.e. what they are, male or female, then you can't trust anything they're saying. Correct? I don't put my faith in, man. There we go. This is an American footballer. Look at the state of these legs. Look at the size of these thunder thighs. Lovely chicken nom-noms, hasn't she? Bearded woman. And it's across all nationalities in every country. Every single celebrity male is actually female in disguise, and vice versa. Even when running, women's legs show the queue line. Look, crazy legs crane. 33, father. I swear I see the number all the time, father. Why, father? There's a lovely animation of it. Women's knees come inwards, crossing over. Men's feet stay apart. And the very next one shows it perfectly. This is forensics. You've just been shown the very basics of skull and gait examination. It takes minutes, look. That took me 5 minutes to teach you. I do this on the streets with strangers with a book, and they understand it in 5 minutes, so that when I come to the look at the state of that. That is one of mine, isn't it? Yeah, Johnny got. No, I don't worry, I'm gonna do it. I only did 2 memes today. I got up late. There. Right, okay. Let's come back to class. Sorry, whilst I was there. Back to skulls. So men have a bigger face lot. You can genuinely see the difference. It's shaped like a block, a square, a rectangle. Sometimes we call it a cannonball because it's as wide as it is long. Just showing you the cross section. The woman's is nowhere near as wide as it is long, and it's pushed down, look, by what we love to call the five head. In general, it looks like an upside down egg. The jaw narrows inward to a point. The man's is square. When looking at actual skulls, where's the pictures? Why do they move them all the time? Oh, there they are. When actually looking at skulls, it's quite easy to see the male from the female right there, isn't it? And that's exactly what you're going to do. You're going to apply those two factors that we just used, the walk and the face, to decide whether you're looking at men or women. Alley up. Excess of copyright material may, under certain circumstances, be quoted verbatim for purposes such as criticism, news reporting, teaching and research without need for permission, formal payment to a copyright holder. To the holder. What do you want? What do you want? Get off, you tart! You know it's stream time, Marley! Get off, you div! What do you want? Water? You want water? He's licking me. I'm getting used to this. 1 second. You big tart. You want a drink? You want a drink? Okay, I'm getting used to it. Right, there you go. Now, I'm not getting up again, I'm telling you. Go and get your drink. I'm not getting up again. You can get lost. It's the last time you get me up. Oh, you cheeky so-and-so, I've just made you that drink. Get lost. We're not playing. You can take your balls and get lost. Right, get that ball away from me. I mean it. And this one, bringing me balls. Right, get lost. I'm doing the show, you do. I mean it, we're not playing. Get lost. It's not playtime. Thinks it's playtime. Right. I did do that, didn't I? Excess of copyright material may, under certain circumstances, be quoted verbatim for purposes such as criticism, news reporting, teaching and research without the need for permission, formal payment to a copyright holder. To the naughty holder. Right, there we go. Oh, let me reset that one. So, first up, we will rock and roll with Carly Pearl. Two names, two first names, should I say. Mama Earth. I've never heard of him. What is he? Alchemist? What is he? He's a singer. Pearl's a singer, right? He's got a big set of teeth. He's got a big. Oh my word! It's a bloke. It's a bloke. Look at that deep staring male gaze. All day long. Just remember, they will wink their eyes. They will wink their eyes. You will know them by their fruit. They, them. Jesus Christ. Amen. Yet again. Listen to that dog. He's got a big set of teeth. And fried eggs for titties. There's a bit of male bum for you all. There you go. Any fellas out there that still think that massive straight leg and bony ass knee, what's going on with that kneecap? It's trying to crawl off the rest of that leg. If there are any gentlemen out there that still find that attractive after knowing it's a man. Ha! Gay! There you go. Thanks, Mr. Chan. Let's go back. We're looking at, who was it? Carly Pearl. Sorry, Carly Pearl. He looks a bit like Carly, what's his name? Carly Simon. He does, he's got the same teeth. It's not Carly Simon's daughter, it's son, is it? My head is not shaped like a sodding Tic Tac. Let's go back. He's definitely got male jaw and teeth. Look at the size of them gnashes. Carly Pearl, we're going to need a face shot. That's not too bad, actually. Yeah, we'll go with that. Why not? As a 50-50. We're going gate shopping. Uh-oh. Bikini shot. Brace yourselves. It could be a torpedo in the water. Bink. Oh my gosh. It's blurred. It's no good to me. Ugh. Go back. I can't see no gates. What would you say? As above, so below? No, he's dancing, whatever. Pick these pictures and stills for reasons. Carly Pearl. Oh, no, it's still going. Wait a second. Oh no, we ran out. Walking. Nope, there's nothing. We're leaving. Not famous enough. I'll tell you what, I'll give you a second chance. Don't do it. It's 20 seconds of your life, Peter. How many 20 seconds have you given away in investigations? That's not him. We're done. We're totally done. Where are we? Bink. Next, Valerie Lemessier. Oh, my wee chérie. Valerie, come on, don't you come on over, Valerie. Valerie. I know a few Valeries in my time. Oh my gosh. Oh, stop the bus. Where do you want me to start? The trachea. It's got to be the trachea, surely. I was going to say the male skull, but it's not. It's the trachea that's drawing my attention. In the whole picture, I'm seeing the male neck and the width, just the width of that trachea. Look at the width. A man's throat and neck is 40% larger and longer and thicker than a woman's. And that right there is a tree trunk, an absolute tree trunk of a neck. He's got a big square jaw. Let's have a look at him. Squared rectangular eyes, far apart. Oh, life hasn't been very kind to me lately. That's a man in a wig. Give me a break. Give me a break. In the words of Russian videos. Give me a break. They're all flip-flops, including Russian ones. None of them want to tell you the truth, that it's all of them. Not one of them. I've got the balls to tell you that it's all of them. Oh, even that I'm not allowed to say it's all of them. They can say a few of them. They can tell you about Big Mike. Maybe Megan Fox they'll mention, because I'm a man. He said it on tape, so... Quite the specimen, isn't he? Look at the size of them. Look at the thickness of that. It looks like a hammer. It really does. There's another one with big shoulders. Look at these two fellas. Look at this. Look at these shoulders. Are you kidding me? If a woman sat in front of me with shoulders like that, I would shake them down. I would. They're both dudes. You can tell just by the shoulders. I know it's hard to believe you can, but when you've been doing it as long, even an hand like that will give it away. But in this case, the Adam's apple and trachea are the main give. Then you got male claves, male hands, male meatball knuckles. Everything about him's male, including the size of his hand. Look at the size of that hand. And there's a gate. Game over. Bigfoot. Hello, wildlife and fisheries. Trying to dip his shoulder, but doesn't look. The shoulder isn't tilted, look. It's not tilted. It's just turned. It's a man turning his shoulders. It's a man that's been trained to walk like a woman, and that's his impersonation of a woman. You know how many times I've shown you it. Because a woman's shoulders and neck slope, the whole body tilts to one side, shoulder and body in different directions. Although it's not happening here. I've got parallel hips. We've got massive hands. He's got huge arms and hands. He's got reach. That fella has got reach. Look at the size of that. He's a light bulb changer. And he's a captain of a plane with those clavicles. He's not giving me any gates. Right, let's go back and get the face quickly. actually. Let's just go to the top and pick one. Quite like that one. I like that one as well. I'll take that one. Let's go straight to walking and see if Le Messier, Monsieur Le Messier, Bonsoir. Is that him? Valerie Le Mercier, that's him. We're done, that's a man. Not only has he got the shoulders, legs, arms, hands, neck, hips, he's got the perfectly straight gait of a man with giant feet. His knees are together, they're not opening or bending or breaking. Unlike this bitch, right? Look at those ski with feet. Not here though, look, straight legs, feet pointing forward, straight legs, feet pointing forward. Again here, look, broken leg. No longer can any of these inverts hide the way they used to among us. It was plain sailing up until now. God is revealing the great lie, Satan's great lie, to the whole wide earth. And you can tell just by looking. Straight legs, broken legs, look. There's your diamond, no diamond, look. I want to say, as above, so below. Size of the arm! It just goes on and on and on. Is that in there as well? Coupe de Chance. I think that might be in there. In the red pants, I'm not sure. That one is there. Yep. Gotcha. Woman here, look. Feet going ski with, diamond showing in the legs, look. I really would say that was as above, as so below. Wouldn't you? Why is he pointing like, look at this, what is going on here? Seriously, what is going on with the bowling ball sized head, the tree trunk, the Scottish pine of a neck, the broad shoulders, the long arms, the massive hands, the lack of curvature? It's just a bloke in high heels, a ballroom dress, and someone's pretend that whoever did the makeup also does the people at NASA. I'm taking that picture. We're done. Next. Come back. Let's go back one. Let's go back two. Definitely a Satanist. Is that another one here? And it is. Again, look at the knee coming straight forward, look. No breaking the leg, nothing. But if I go to this one, look at the knee going away from the body. It's in rotation around. Is that Gerard Butler? It looks like Gerard Butler. Size of air hips. Hiding it under the tailored suit. That's what custom fit tailors are all about. That's why you've got Savile Row gentlemen, well, probably women, that do the suits, innit? Anyway. All I can tell you is to go study, learn and practice until you know it all off by heart. And when you do, you don't need another teacher. Then you only need Christ. Yeah, I tell a lie, you do need a teacher, you still need Christ. This is the kingdom of Satan. You were born into Satan's world. God created it, yeah. But Satan has absolutely screwed it. If you think I'm wrong, then how the hell is the 19,000 celebrities that I've done that all turn out to have the wrong skeletons, the wrong faces, the wrong hands, the wrong neck, the wrong shoulders? How is that possible if they're not recreating the world in Satan's image, in the image of Satan? You ask yourself, when you get to heaven, is God going to charge you rent? And the answer is no, because there's no money in God's will, and God's will be done on earth as it is in heaven. That's the way it should be. That's why we say it in a daily prayer. You've got to see this thing for yourself. You've got to study until you can do this for yourself. Because they're not just celebrities. They're in your real life. I got a love bite off one at 14 at school. Well, not at school. At my friend's house. After school. Still, it annoys me. It does that man was trying to send me straight to hell. And I mean, God. Yeah, you let a bloke you a love bite, Peter. No, I didn't. I'd called God a liar. No, I didn't. I don't remember having a love bite off a bloke. Then God would have showed me the incident where a man who looks like a woman at 14 gave me a love bite. Jan Mulder, former Dutch footballer and writer. So look at him here. Oh, we got a woman. Final answer. Close set eyes, small dentures, high set. She's got big eye set ears. Lacking the jawbone. Look at the shape, the way it comes in on each side. The Joker's smile. It's because of the shape of the skull. Understanding that a woman's jawline draws inward, creates this Y shape in the face here, and that's what you're looking for here, this Y shape, instead of having a big diesel. That's a woman. Final answer. We're going to need is he playing with his new ball? Found him a big ball in the park. Someone had just left it. All right, I'll take it then. I think he's playing with it in the garden. Jan Mulder. There's not many picks, and there certainly are no gates. I'm just going back to the top now because I've got multiple faces turned up here. Joanna, Klaus, Garrett. I've got multiple faces. Mulder, footballer. Jan Mulder. It should come up under that though. Jan Mulder. That's a singer look. I don't even know who he was asking for. Which Jan Mulder? You didn't state. Oh my God. Right, I'm going to go for... You know what? I'm going to go... Because this one, I don't think this one's got a chance. I want to go for this one. I want to go for the singer, artist, Gate Jan Symphony Orchestra. That's what I'm going after. Oh, really? When's the last time you stood like that, Ponch? This one's just as bad as the footballer, no gates. Ball. Let's go back to the footballer. Balls. Where are we? Why doesn't it come up football? Oh, it does there. Mulder footballer. There we go. Right, I'm going after this Jan Mulder instead. But I still don't think there's any gates. No, it's bringing up millions of different photos of different people. Oh yeah, it's not happening. Walking. We'll give it a go. That might be on there. I can't see it though, it's not clear. And we're done. There's no gates. Next. Lange France. What a name. Lang, is it Lang or Lange? Lang France. Dutch rapper. Absolute five-head, really beautiful eyes. Small mouth. Cupid's bow. Tiny high set ears. Images. That looks like someone. Who does that look like? I can't think who it looks like. It looks like someone. Really high set ears. Is that a painting? 3,500 quid for that. There's no wonder they're driving round in Bentleys and whatever. They get 3,000 euros for that. You must really love Lange France to pay £3,500 to have that egghead stuck on you. Imagine framing that, a 10-foot picture of that for £3,500. Is that not a picture? That's actual. It's not. I thought it was a painted picture. Not. Blah, 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 blah. It's a pretty girl. It looks like a pretty girl. Again, I'm seeing someone. Look at those gorgeous eyelashes. You make me feel so young. You make me feel like spring has been. I'm seeing Brendan Fraser there, though. I'm definitely seeing Brendan Fraser, young Brendan Fraser. But that reminds me of someone else and I can't think who it is. Gorgeous, pretty eyelashes. You got those gorgeous eyes. You got those wonky, gorgeous eyes. What's happening to this one? It's gone up a level. His nose looks like it's been squashed. It's a big nose. I'll take that. Granted, he's probably from that country that I'm not allowed to mention. Again, I'm seeing Brendan Fraser in that one. It's a bit big. I want a 50-50 really. Oh my word. My head is not shaped like a sodding Tic Tac. Tic Tac. Beautiful lips. She really has got. Beautiful Dutch girls, you are beautiful. Not when you've done this to yourself, though. You're not. Look at how wide that skull is across the top. Let's go back. Oh my word! It must be devastating for these women when God blesses their testosterone levels and sends them bald. But the widow's peak clings on for dear life, doesn't it? As we've seen with so many celebrities. Absolute Tic Tac for a face. I think that one will be probably the best one. 50-50. Half of its space, half of its face. There we go. Right. Gates on your Dutch Lange France. What is he? A whapper? He's a whapper. Or is he DJ? Caricaturists are our friends. Sloping shoulders of a woman's skinny neck. Massive pouty lips. Close set eyes. 5 head. Almost dial M for Masons. High set ears, look. The caricaturist doesn't tell lies. You do something to me, something that simply mystifies me. You've got closer eyes as well. Is that the same person? Toussaint. That doesn't look like the same person. It's not, is it? Peter Panakoeke. This one's got a right metered. That one is your typical female face, right? Instant, no passing. No chance. Everything points out it's a woman. This one, he's had a jaw implant. In comparison to, but it's not square. Look, it's raised at one side and lowered on the other. I'm sure they put the boss-eyed plastic surgeon in charge of these operations. Sniper division. I've come to put your chin in. He's got one eye on the light, the other on the light switch. The jazz eyes, as we call them. Oh, what an egghead. That is a stonker, isn't it? I don't think there's any gates. Lange France. Oh, stop it, Google. Scroogle! Screw you, Google. That's a woman, isn't it? Look at those eyes. Could they get any closer to bright eyes? He's a gangster. Just remember, he's a gangster with eyes that close, that pretty. Anytime today, Scroogle. There we go. Walking. Let's have the moment of truth. Do we have a gate on launch? We do. We have something there. It's a beautiful straight-legged husband in the back lot. Look at the size of his shoulders to his hips. Follow the widest bit up on his person lot. Beep 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 beep. It's above the crotch. Not here though. Old diamonds are a girl's best friend. There's a gate there. It's nice. It's not perfect mince, but it'll do. Here's the husband trying to look like a woman. Look, I'll cross my legs over like a woman. Women look like that just when they stand. They don't even have to cross the legs over. They just look like that. That's a partial. It's not bad. It's a flamingo. Give me a full mince. Gutted. It's the only gate. It's not really worth it, is it? If it was a mince, I'd do it. If it's a damn diamond, it's a flamingo foot. There's no gates. I'll put street in. Give me a second. I'll give it a second shot. Street. And survey said... Yeah, it's not happening. I'm just playing CSI. Next. Irina Voronina. What name? Irina Voronina. Irina Voronina. It's Irina Vadimano. That's hard to get all them bloody. Try again. Irina Vadimovna Voronina. That is just. Russian's got to be one of the hardest languages, surely. Next to Chinese. Uh-oh. Brace yourselves. Dang it. He's a big fella though, isn't he? Let's go back one. There's a little bit of a shadow going on there. What is that? Have we got a blatant shot of you giving your penis out to us? Nope. They'll be slipping it up there, won't they? Right. Is that him? Oh dear God. Look at where the look where it is. Look where the widest bit is. Look, it's here above the crotch. Dude, all day long. He's got big feet as well. It's a boy. It's a boy. He looks like Margot Robbie. It's a boy with big boobs and no hips. Boys with boobs on YouTube. Boys with boobs. The male stare. Nothing sexy in there. There's your Getty seal of approval. It's a demon in disguise. Look at that blockhead. It looks nothing like the egg. Big massive dentals. Deep set, squared, rectangular looking eyes. It's a dude, final answer. Let's get a 50-50 on your face. Look at the size of that D. Look at that diesel. It's a diesel. An absolute granite munching, testosterone crunching man. That's what it is. I'll take that as your 50-50. Look at it. It looks like a demon. It does look like a demon though, doesn't it? It does though, doesn't it? It does though, doesn't it? Look at it. It's possessed. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. You see, I don't think I've ever looked at any of my girlfriends and seen those eyes looking back at me. I just can't. Not one of them. Even Danielle, and Danielle was a fruitcake who I think might have been a boy, but I couldn't prove it. Didn't look like that. Mind you, I saw someone yesterday who did look like Danielle, didn't I? And it was a bloke. Right, I'll take that with your possessed face. He's got massive shoulders. Huge, huge shoulders. He's got big hands as well. It's because it's all blotted out by the falseness, the false boobs and the false hips. They try to hide it from you, look, but look how big that is. That is a unit. That is an absolute unit. It's a unit of a bloke. And they show this as sexy, look, a bloke with his boobs bobbing up and down. How many times has a young lad got flustered by images like this? I'm one of them. I'm a sinner. Father, you know, don't you? You know, I know. It's not my fault, I didn't know. But the point is this. They're still doing it to this day. And this looks, to normal people, this looks normal. Look, a man with a long, skinny face and a woman with a face the size of an XXL bully. Last time I saw Jaws like that, he was on a dog called Darcy. But this is what they've done. It's quite simple, look. The male skull is bigger than the female. The woman's is longer and thinner. I've shown you the cross sections. When looking at the two faces, close up, the male jawbone stands out. Look at it. It's a Rottweiler of a jaw, a pit bull of a jaw, and nothing on the woman. The long face, the long, narrow face of a woman compared to the wide cross section of a man. And then look at that. The wide cross section of a man versus the long, narrow face of a woman. And even though that picture's blurred, I can still see the soft feminine eyes, the small ears, the skinnier neck look. Do you know what? I quite like that one now with the teeth on show. It's a bit small though, but I really like it. I know, we'll go back to that other one. It was a 50-50. Where was it? That one, demon face. We'll take the demon face. Look at the state of it. Greta Thunberg. Anyone seeing Greta Thunberg there? Let's go back. It's a demon in disguise. You're the devil in disguise. Oh yes you are. Devil in disguise. Elvis had a pelvis. Because Elvis is a girl. Devil in disguise. You understand now? The Bible quite clearly states that he is the master illusionist, the father of all lies. He can change himself into anything he wants, including a male to female representation. Look at the size of this honey monster. Hit the head. Size of him. There's a little one there. That's a Thai ladyboy, and there's a Dutch ladyboy. The Dutch ones are much bigger, aren't they? You Dutch boys. You Dutch boys, you big, strong, strapping Dutch boys, you. Let's go back. We've got a gate. Look at it! Look at those! Look at the mins! Look at those hips! All day long. It took my breath away already. I was not ready for that image. I was not. I didn't think it was going to be so gay. This is a woman right here with giant pear-shaped body. Look at the size of those hips. She looks like she's pregnant maybe. And then there's a dude here with the long vine swingers, the straight legs, knees together. That picture there is just reeking of someone being pregnant. She looks, even though it's blurred and it's all not in context, it looks like a really rosy glow to a pregnant woman skipping along the beach with her husband in a dress. This world is I want to swear, I really do. This world is screwed. Absolutely screwed. They show this. Look, Happy Valentine's Day from the inverse. Imagine these two having a Valentine's Day conversation. What does my love mean to you? No, you go first. You go first, darling. You go first. What does my love mean to you? Well, I'll invert me cock and chop off me balls and shove it up inside myself. I don't know what to say. I'm so confused about why, if you know God's real, why would you continue doing this to the whole world? To the whole world. I'm not talking about one nation, I'm talking about every nation. You're talking about upsetting every single natural person on Earth, on the flat Earth. Look how level that water is in Holland. The land's pretty much the same. You're talking about upsetting every natural person on Earth to the point that we want to vomit and be sick. You know, like when Jim Carrey finds out I know this Finkel. It should be on one of these. Where is it?
And this next word is...
Finkel is Einhorn! Einhorn is a man! Oh my God! Einhorn is a man!
That kills me every time. I love that movie, I really do. And it means so much more now that I realise that when Jim, or should I call her Jemima, Jemima was my favourite female comedian, just about of all time. There weren't many that could make me laugh like her. And what it is, it's a subliminal thing. Because it's a woman, hiding as a man, the inner conscience in me must have known that it was a woman, and that's why I found her so hilarious. Apparently, women live longer and are the funniest people on earth, apparently. In real life, there's not many women that can make me laugh like that, and I've met a few that can, that are naturally witty. Because what they've done is they've made you all flowery and lovely and forgotten to give you all the other necessities. But the basic woman in this world, like the basic man who loves football, beer and shagging, well, the basic woman loves shopping, makeup and Love Island. They've demented everyone's minds. And I was there for a long time. I was subdued by television for a long time in my 20s and stuff. I watched the first few Big Brothers, and before I stopped watching television and I started playing games, I wasn't a typical guy because I didn't drink and I didn't do football, but I thought like most men, and I never really thought about anything. When I actually think about it, I never really thought about anything until I realised God existed. And then I really started to think for myself. It was like, it's the only way to put it is to be born again, right? That's what it felt like. That's what it still feels like. That I was born again in the truth. I'd been lied to my whole life by cretins like this with the wrong bodies and the wrong ideas about how the world should be. They're quite happy with their power, fame and fortune and their celebrityville, and to leave the rest of the world, humanity as we call it, in the dark. To keep us in the dark about where we come from, how special we are, how we got here, that there is a God. And they've lied about him all over the place, including the Bible. I don't care what anyone says, there's lies in the Bible. Anybody who wants to tell you that book is the whole word of God and nothing but the word of God, you're full of shit. It was written by Masons. As soon as I get going, as soon as I start Genesis, before I even get to the end of Genesis 1, I'm being told that the gold was good. Bollocks to you. No, God don't look at a piece of mineral, piece of metal that was in the ground that he made and created and think, well, that's good. Everything else was good. The life he created, every life form was finished and true. Every tree, every plant, every herb with seeds within themselves to recreate themselves was all perfect and good. He didn't look at the minerals and go, gold is good. It just makes no sense. You're full of shite. It's a jeweller speaking. There's a jeweller in my Holy Bible. In my holy book, there's a jeweller. There's a slave trader too, and a couple of paedophiles apparently think it's okay to take virgin girls from when they've got no one left, just to take them as their own. Nothing about being a father to them after killing their families. Nothing like that. Just that you can take them for your own. That's a bag of bollocks. As much as I'm a caring man, and I do care. I care about the truth. I care about the children as well. I don't care for these lies. I don't care for the betrayal that's happened in this world, and we've all been betrayed, including these people. If you can't see that these people have been betrayed by Satan, so what? They've got better lives than you. They wear better clothes. They eat at fancy restaurants and drive fancy cars and live in flash houses. So what? They're still victims. This happiness that I see here for the camera, I'm sure that they have their own problems. They're still people. At the end of the day, I don't care what anyone says, they're still people. If you don't like me talking like this, tough shit, it's Christ. It's the Christ in me that allows me to speak freely. This is absolutely wrong. I agree. It's an abomination to what God created, what God intended in this world. This is an absolute abomination to his idea of life. I'm not just talking about this, I'm talking about the way we live life. The way that everybody gets up is a slave, either to the job, or the job enslaves them to an house. The house enslaves them to a job, or vice versa. And people live this whole life thinking that they're happy and they're free, and that there's nothing free in this world. God put everything here and it was free. In the beginning, when God created it all, it was free. There was no money. Satan created money, put it in man's mind that money is a good thing from a young age. Learn to save, learn to do this, learn to do that. Money, 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 money. And the two basic things that they teach you at school is to read, write and add up. That's so you can sign your fake name and pay taxes, adding up your taxes and signing contracts. Well, once you see that all of the world is fake, including the contract that you wrote on, is a fraud. The contract is a fraud. And the minute the fraud is seen, all contracts are null and void, and everybody involved in it goes to jail. That's why they don't want to come after me or you, because they'll end up in jail because I've done nothing wrong. They want you to believe that. What did they tell you? There are three things in this world. This is what your teachers told you, and these inverted puppets tell you. There are three things in this world that are certain: death, taxes, and the tide. You won't stop death. You won't stop the tide. They're telling you can't stop taxes. Yeah, all taxes are null and void when you realise that you're not a business. You're a living man. You're a divine male or a divine female created by God in another Trinity, because when he created time, space and matter to place everything, he created you out of the elements of the earth. And the elements he made you of, the cause, liquid, that's your blood, matter, that's your bones and all the minerals that make you up, and your flesh, and air. You breathe air. You are a walking Trinity. You are a divine, living life form created by God. You're unlike the fish. You're unlike the birds. You're unlike the monkeys. You're nothing like a fucking monkey. It drives me mad when people tell me that I'm descended from an ape. I'm nothing like an ape. So what? They look familiar to me. Yeah, they look similar, if you like, to me. But they're not me. They might be quite smart, but they're not smart like me. The old adage is monkey see, monkey do, right? And that's what they taught you from a young age, that this is normal. And this is a rollout now that sooner or later they're going to say a man can have a baby. And that's really going to screw up the Google, the Google search engine. Because I can already Google, can a man get pregnant? It comes back yes. Now they just want to prove it can be done. And you can't, right? I don't care what you say. The two skeletons are similar but different. A woman's hips are wider. The cavity here pushes a baby through it. The ribs cage is smaller. It's slung. Muscles suspend and protect baby. Absolutely different shape here for a woman. It's not just the skeleton. It's the muscle and the flesh that God created around it. The womb itself, God's playground, I like to call it, because it's where God knits you together. He was there the moment you were born. He'll be there the minute you die. He's the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. And they're saying they've already done a womb transplant on a female to female. Maybe possible, because all the connecting valves for a womb are there. They're already there. All the veins and tubes. It may be possible to I don't know. We're entering their nonsense land. We're in La La Land. They may be able to move a woman's womb to another woman. But you can never, ever move a woman's womb into a man's skeleton. Not only is his ribcage different and not designed to sort of support a baby because of the arch of the ribs, but because his flesh isn't designed to be stretched like a woman's is from the inside out. It's absolute cacius sacius. That's what they called it in Latin. Absolute bullshit that you can move a womb of a woman, put it in a man, and then grow and gestate a living baby in there. Not a chance. Ever, ever, ever. God makes it simple to see. They are created in the image of Satan, and Satan is the father of all lies. I am created in the image of God. Male and female created he them, in that order. Satan wants to change everything about God's world. And so far I got away with it, right? Up until now. Which means I'm living in some type of revelation. Don't mention the Bible. I love the Bible. Even though it was written by, it wasn't written by them, it was translated by them, and they've added bits to it. I still love the core of the Bible. I still love the essence of it, how I got here, Genesis, that the fallen angels came and found the women on earth beautiful, took them for their own, and had giants through God's creation. These parts I love, and I love to read. It makes more sense than what they've told me about living on a spinning ball where water bends and sticks to the bottom, and people are walking upside down in Australia. Not only are they walking upside down, Shawnee is sat in New Zealand on his toilet upside down. Explain, how does gravity explain that to you? That a man can be sat upside down on a spinning ball on a toilet taking a dump upwards. It's just nonsense. I'm stuck in Invertedville, where everything's been inverted, including people. But they inverted the world. They inverted the flat world into a spinning ball. God said it's stationary, shall not be moved. My full devotion goes to God and God only. I follow in Christ's footsteps. He is my saviour as far as I'm concerned. Nobody else did something like that for me, ever. Nowhere in history has anybody done what Jesus did for me, ever. Look at the state of that man body. That is just fucking disgusting, mate. Let me go back. I'm going to need some gates on this giant demon. 3 shredded weeks kind of demon. Is that what he is? Is he a lingerie model? Is that why I keep seeing man cheeks everywhere? Right, let's have a look at him. I've got that one gate so far. That is just a dude, look. That is just this. Look at the length of those. I'm the king of the swingers, oh. Look how far down those hands come. Because He's got dangly balls, and you know, men are allowed to cover up the balls with their arms. We have length on our arms to do so. He's only got one gait. He's really pissing me off here. This is not a woman walking, look. A woman doesn't cross her legs that far over. She doesn't need to. Only men do it. Trying to walk like a woman. It's disgusting. It's absolutely vile. I'd like nothing more than to go back and tell my 14-year-old self, the men! Listen, Peter! Listen to me! The fucking men! Back car. Time is linear. You see, God made it so that you can't go back. You can only repent and say you're sorry for making mistakes. And because the devil deceived you into doing these things, you have a get out of jail free card, because Jesus said on the cross as he died, forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. As himself, he was telling his own Father to forgive everyone, even crucifying him, for they know not what they did. If they knew what they were doing, he wouldn't have been crucified. The world would have changed back then. He brought the truth to all the poor people, and he told every I want to swear, every one of these money grabbing, dirty, money laundering pricks at the top. He told all of them how it was, and he was blunt. He knew he was going to be crucified for talking against them, but he didn't care. Because he knew that they couldn't kill him, that he was going to go back to be with God at the side of his throne. And every eye will see the Son of Man when he returns. The Son of Man. You hear me? Not Yahushua or Yahweh. They're going to see the Son of Man coming again in the clouds. There's no gates. Gutted. Probably got some somewhere. But you know what? Well, you know what I'm going to say? I ain't going looking for them. What the? Oof! You'd think at that sort of height I'd have like giant chicken nom-noms, wouldn't you? Well, if it was a real woman, you'd think I'd have giant chicken nom-noms at that height. Next, Jamie Dornan. I swear I've done Jamie Dornan. Straight out of EastEnders, isn't he? Is it EastEnders? Open H's file. Paces is. I mean, there ain't a woman out there that could relate to that picture, right? With those straight legs like that. All women have got big, massive bums. Does my bum look big in this? Yes, because you've got a womb. Your hips are wide. Of course it looks big, because it's wider than mine. But you shouldn't be ashamed of it. That's what these MTFs have done to natural girls and women. They've turned you off your own figure, to the point that young girls starve themselves because they want to look like these men and don't realise that they're trying to undo God's work. That God made you a woman, he made you curvy, he made you voluptuous. Because you're going to be a mother one day. Not a father, or pretend, you know. Just like with a womb, this is never going to be a father. It might look like a father, but internally it's a mother. It thinks like a mother. Men and women do think differently, that's for sure. Anybody will tell you that. And it's got a female thinking brain. Jamie Dornan, back file. What you saying, back file? There it is, I know what I already know. I know, use that picture. Done, is already on the list. Next. Ahmed Silla is a French comedian and actor. It's a woman. Final answer, it's an absolute egghead. Widest in the hairline, tiny high set ears, close set rounded eyes, coffee bean eyes, no brow bone, small dentures, the sloping jaw of a woman, and a fake Adam's raisin implant in the neck. The sloping shoulders of a woman as well. Let's have a look at it again. She's covered up there. I quite like that as your 50-50. That was a bit big. What was the other one I saw as well? That one. Oh, we'll take that one. It's a woman. Final answer. It's a female skull. I can tell just by looking. They say that you can't tell by looking. I strongly disagree. I've been doing it 6 years. And I've been teaching for 3. And anybody who's come under my supervision of forensics knows the difference. Women have smaller triangles, smaller dental arches, sloping jawlines, sloping shoulders, soft, beautiful, doughy eyes. Look at those eyes. Bright eyes, burning like fire. How can a light that burns so brightly suddenly burn so dim? Bright eyes. Right, we'll take that one. He's doing the old Pharaohs. She's got big fucking hands, hasn't she? Size of them hands. She's got hands like shovels. It's Osiris. It's Babylon. It goes back by the rivers of Babylon. They love to tell you when it started. It was even before Babylon. Babylon had already conquered it by then. There was already fooling people. Gone through kings, queens, taken over countries. It's taken them a long time to get a bank in every country, I guess. A lot of world wars and all that, but time's running out, isn't it? What was the scientist always saying? It's 1 minute to midnight, meaning the end of the world is close. Or at least the end of the world as we know it is close. It depends how you take the Bible, if it's metaphorically, or should we say allegorically speaking, correct. He's got no bloody gates. Walking, moment of truth. French comedian. I've got something there, but it's no good to me. Again and again, no good. Is that him coming down the stairs? Nope. Let's go back. He's doing the old bath over there, look. And both sexes. No, you're one sex pretending to be the other. You can't be both sexes. Unless hermaphrodites are real, and I don't believe in them. Not yet. I just think it's another cover-up for this. We'll see, won't we? We'll see. When it all comes out, everybody's going to know the truth. Everything that was done in the darkness will be brought into the light. But at the minute, they're bringing out loads of stupid lies to go along with the truth to make people look stupid. If you argue with a fool, you begin to look stupid, right? That's the written word. They'll make you look stupid because you should know better than to argue with someone who can't understand what you're saying. There's no point. It's like talking a different language to someone. You're not going to understand you. We're done. There's no gates again. I'm out of here. Next. Ashley Bell, American actress. This one should have gates. He's got big hands. He's got a square jaw and his eyes are far apart. Images. I like that one, I guess. That's a bit small. Let's get a bigger one. That one's better. We'll take that with your big old man face. Look at the size of the head. Does it look like an egg or does it look like a block? Is it as wide as it is long? You have an answer. Once you can see that cross section, you have an answer. Deep set eyes, thick brow bone, overhanging the eyes. Big hands, square jaw, low set ear. I'll take that. Let's go, Gate. There's your Getty image. As soon as you see that, you're done. Don't matter who you're looking at. I don't care if it's your mother, your father, your brother. If it's got that next to it, they're flipped. But then you'd probably know because you'd probably be flipped as well. They don't do things in half measures. Egghead. Soft coffee bean eyes, small dentures, small high set ears, widest in the hairline. Let's go back. It's still a man. I need Gates. Ashley, what's his name? Bell. There's not many Bells out there, is there? Jamie Bell in this one, I think. That's about it. I don't know many famous. Alexander Graham Bell must be the most famous Bell in the world. Gotcha. Straight legs. What is that? Is it a chicken? What is that? Can't even tell what it is. Was that another one? No, standing. It's a partial. It's blurred, but it's not very good. What was that? Standing. Oh, what was that? Standing again. Standing away, was it? Standing. Oh, that was walk. No, it's not him. That's not walking either. Is that him? That is him right there. Let's have a look. Dang it, he's on the turn. Hello, wildlife and fisheries. Size of them feet. He's on the turn, gutted. That's not though. Is that him walking or is he standing? His knee's coming forward, he's walking, right? He is walking, that is a walk. That's a male gait, straight forward. He's a big security guard. Look at the size of the shoe on this female. Look at the size of this female security guard. He stood at least, what, 10 paces away from this. But look at the size of that dude. The size of his foot. That's a male security guard right there with a big neck. This person is walking, right? He is. I think he is. We'll take it. 2 male gates. That security guard is a behemoth in the background. And we're running out of gates. Is that him there? Ooh, I think that is a blurred picture though. As above, so below. Crappy picture again. Again, these males have size of them shoes. What do you reckon they are? Size 12s. Look at the size of those shoes. Men have to cross the legs over to give a womanly appearance. Women look like that without even crossing the legs over. Size of them feet. Hello, wildlife and footeries. It's blurred. I don't want it. It's not clear. I will take that as your third though. Let's go walking. I need 2 more. Hello, Susanna. How you doing? Hello, everybody. By the way. Hello, Sarah. How you doing? Rabunculous riddles with what a name. Anyone know how to contact me, Pete? Yeah, I'm right here. You're talking to me. I'm right here. This is contacting me directly. Where are we? Is that him there? Right there. I don't know if that's meant to be him. Ashley Bell. It is. That's him. Or it could be that one. We'll take it because it's a gate. I think it's that one. Ow! Oh, bless me. It's me 10 o'clock sneeze. It is me 10 o'clock sneeze. 10 to 10. Look. I always sneeze at 10 o'clock about. Don't know why. Don't ask me why. Oh, that is a dirty old bloke. Oh my word. Imagine what they look like back in the Greek days wearing the white togas and that. Going to the games. Definitely a dude. Final answer. Is that him there as well? It is, but I don't think he's walking in that one. I do actually think he's standing. Let's go back one. Is he going to have a baby? Ah, he's going to have a bear baby. He's going to have a little bear baby. That's what he's going to have. Size 8 feet. That's tiny. Right? I'm a size 9, so you're a size behind me. Right? But you're a tall girl at 5'11". What am I? I'm 5'10". Size 8 still ain't massive, right? It's when you get into the borderlines 11s, 12s and 13s, which women do not get into unless they're like 7, 8 foot tall, like Shaq. Shaq's got size 15 feet, right, for a woman. But imagine what the male equivalent trainer looks like, size 18 feet or whatever it is, because it's going to be way bigger. way wider. Even though most of my girlfriends had like size 4 feet, only one of them had size 7, I think. One of them had size 7 shoes, which I thought was big for a girl. That foot was still really skinny compared to mine. It was skinny. Right, we've got nothing else. We'll take what we've got. 4. Two of my girlfriends have been as tall as me though, 5'10". Actually 3. I think Julie might have been. I think Julie was about the same size as me as well. But that's borderline tall woman, right? 5'10", 5'11". When you see real women, it's very rare that they're bigger than a door frame. How many times have you seen a woman duck to get under a door frame? Very rare, right? Come on, Screwgall, they're messing with my browser, man. It didn't used to do this when I had slow internet. When I got fast, balls. When I got fast internet, it started doing this. Now let's go back. And we'll take that, Ashley Bell. Fails forensics is a dude. Walks like a dude. If it looks like a duck and quacks like a duck, it's probably a duck. Got it? Right. Next. Jean-Marie Bigard, French comedian and actor. Let's have a look at Jean-Marie. Double devil horns. Dial M for Masons is still in the hairline lot. She got the rounded eye sockets. Small rounded eyes. Is that him? Yeah. Nanny, you dirty old... Is that his girlfriend? Nana's got a sweet tooth, hasn't she? You dirty old cow, Nana. Let's go back. Oh, it's definitely Houston. We have a problem, innit? Lola Mara. I can't. Mara. It doesn't sound like Mara. Who's that? Maldo Morin. You look like death warmed up, mate. Right. Is a comedian, is he? King of comedians, apparently. Yep. Face wise, I need a 50-50 shot. As if you haven't got one. Has he got boobs? Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! They're taking the piss. They are. I'm taking that picture as well. Duping delight or what? Look at the arched eyebrow. How rounded that eye socket is. Look at that arched eyebrow. They're just truth in plain sight, right? I'm telling you. Face. It's close. Still not 50-50. It really does look like a Jezebel. Stick a beard on it. Oh, look. What does that mean? Why would you be doing that, you dirty little rotten Illuminati, Satanistic, Synagogue of Satan prick, you? Let's go back. Right, hang on, I'm not even finding faces here. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll go walking to check that we've got gates, because I'm not going through all that, finding out there's no gates. So look, what's this? That's a nice broken leg in it. Nice diamond. One. There's one. What's that? That's no good standing. What's that? Ooh, that's close. I don't think he's walking though. Let's go back again. That's two. That's three. Is that him? That is him, isn't it? Yeah, another one. Three flamingos. Give me a mince. Is that your mince? That's your mince there, innit? Give me them legs. Oh, it's close enough. It is close enough. It's a full mince. Straight-legged man on the left. Is that Stairfail as well? Peter Schmeichel, Stairfail. Is that my girl right there? It is. Broken leg, Stairfail. Game over. Look at that. To find it straight away. One, two. 182. I'm 178, I think. I think that's what it is, 178. That's right, isn't it? 510. Save image. Why is it not saving that bloody image? There we go. I just need your face. I guess we'll take that one. I haven't seen another one that's even close. That's probably a better version of it. Yeah. Take that. She's got a big head for a woman now, hasn't she? I gotta say it. Testosterone thickening the skull. Next. Ruth Buzzy, already on the list. There's no gate, so there's something, I don't know. Ruth Buzzy. I want to put some chips on them. Stop. I'm going to put some chips on. I'll be right back. What are you looking at? Because you know I've got some food on, innit? That was mine. Where's mine? Get off. Roof buzzy. Why is that not coming up? I swear down I've got a roof buzzy. There's no gates then, is there? Let me just put roof in there. You smell of Darcy, you do. Playing with Darcy for nearly an hour earlier on. XXL bully. My friend's got an XXL bully and they've got a bad rep, haven't they? But she loves him. She can be funny though. That's what my friend said. She can be funny with female dogs, but male she's alright with. This one I know from the Dean Martin roast. I used to love watching them Dean Martin roasts. Yeah, he used to get up at the Dean Martin roast dressed like this. It literally looks like a bloke, doesn't it? Can you see it? Low set ears. Is that David Guest? That looks like David Guest. Roof Buzzy walking, and then we'll check the back file again, see if it's there under roofs. Yeah, there's no gates, that's what it is. I'm sure there was a skull check though. I could have sworn I've skull checked Roof Buzzy. Look, Ruth Davidson, Babe Ruth, Ruth Langsford, Ruth Negger, Ruth Wilson, 2 Ruth Wilsons, Dr. Ruth, Ruth can't do, is no Roof Buzzy. It's not on a list, there's no gates, that's why. Look at the length of those arms, size of them. That's a weird shape, isn't it? It's a very weird shape in your underwear there. Look at that FTM with the giant glasses in the background, making up for how close his eyes are. It's a shame. It's quite a famous person, isn't it, Roof Buzzy? Size of that jawline though, it just got bigger and bigger and bigger. There's no gates, there's nothing I can do. You're my students, go find the gates, I'll make you the moon. Because you know what my response is, I can't be arsed to find them. I've covered all the important ones. Roof Buzzy is not one of them. Pavel, is that Pavel or Pavle? Pavel, Serbian Church Patriarch. Oh, okay. That's a very rounded eye socket. Whoa, she's got hairy ears. Out of his ear. Really? He really needs to go to one of them little Thai shops, you know, where they wax your ears and do that shit. He really needs to go and visit them. That is disgusting, mate. It literally looks like you've got a spider growing out your ear. Oh, he wears robes. This ain't happening. Let me go to walking. Is that him there? This little one? It's a knobbit. It's a dwarf. That's not a priest. Canonized patriarch, my ass. It's a midget. She's not very big, is she? She's like a miniature pope. Oh, that is just, you gotta be kidding me. There's another one there. It's a shame, it's a shame. That's the closest I've got to a gate. His knees are separated, but you just can't see it, look. That's a full mince, but the robes are in the way. Gutted. I see a woman. Just on the skeleton alone. On the skeleton alone, I'll tell you that's a small ass, 4 foot tall woman. She's a little lady. It's a bearded one with hairy ear rolls. But that's a woman all day long by the way she walks. There's a major problem right here. That's meant to be a man look. But there's a major problem with that gate. Yeah, there's no gates. It's a woman, final answer, by the way she walks. By the size of a skeleton, it's a woman, but there are no gates. Let's go next. Mireille Mathieu. Matau. Mireille Matau. Mireille Matau. Oh, ma oui chérie. Images. That's a bloke. That's a bloke. Iceberg straight ahead, Captain. He's got Sid the Sloth eyes. Move. I've got a tin of chips. Starving. His little nose. Sniffing me hands as I passed him. What you been eating? Can't have nothing. Can't have nothing without giving him some. Where are we? It's a dude, massive giant. Look at the size of them dentures. Let's start with the teeth, shall we? And the width of that mouth. Look at the size of this mouth. It's huge. It's like a baboon's ring piece. Let's go back. It's a man, final answer. Actually, I like that one more as your 50-50. I'll take that as your 50-50. Matau. Oh, it sounds like Matthew. Oh, it's Mireille Mathieu, is it? Not Matau. I thought it was spelled like Walter Matthau. Do you remember? He's got a big old man face. I can't see any gates on your Mireille here. Yeah, nothing. Swing low, sweet cherry coming forth to carry me home. Mireille. Why does it just say Mireille now? Mireille Enos, wrong person. Let's go back. Let's go back. This ain't happening. Let me go back again. That's who we're looking for. Why does it not say the full name, but it says that there? Mireille Mathieu or Matau, however you say it. Let's try. Oh my gosh! He looks like he's out of Planet of the Apes. He does. He's got the haircut out of Planet of the Apes. It's a dude. It's a dude. Oh, it's just a bloke in makeup, that is. You gotta be kidding me. Life hasn't been very kind to me lately. And he's still not giving me any gates, even with the full name in there. Oh, what was that? I just seen something. Is that you there? Oh, this mouse. It is. Mincer on the right. Uncertain on the left. I'd say it's still a woman. Foot's looking outward. But right there, it's a man. Morel, 1 gate. Stair fail. Gotcha, you bitch. Right there. Game over. Coming down the stairs sideways like a crab look, so the knees open. Coming down straight legged, needs to go at game over. Life hasn't been very kind to me lately. Walking. There's another one there. 3. There's another one there. Oh, I can't tell. Go back. Got the stair fail. Got that one. Is that alright? Ooh, it's alright. It's quite nice. It's not clean though. That's not him, is it? No. That's in there though, is it? Which one? Yeah, which one? This one? That one. Yeah, we'll take that. Shame he's not walking in that one. What's that? It's not clean. That one is that. Oh, we'll take that one. The woman. Look at the state of those feet. He looks like No Country for Old Men. I can't remember his name. Life hasn't been very kind to me lately. Morel, copy the image, div, save image. Morel, save image. Come on. Google. There we go. Save image. Morel Matthew. Fails forensics. Next. John DeMol Jr. This one's definitely on the list. Oh, just give me that name. Stop pissing her out. There we go. Copy. Search. Away it goes. Where's that gone? John DeMol. Come on, I know you're going to say you're there. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. There it is, Johnny DeMol. That's the other one, youngie one. Isn't it? That's a different Johnny DeMol. That's not him. Who's that? Oh, it's Johnny, not John. John DeMol, right? Look. John DeMol. I've still done this person, I'm sure. Right, let's have a quick look. I swear down I've got this person. His Gates. I must have him. He must be done. Backfire, what you're saying. That's the only one that comes up. You've got to be kidding me. I know I've done it. I've done it for my Dutchy student. I can't remember the name. Come here. Search. DeMol. Linda DeMol, Johnny DeMol, John DeMol. Oh, that's why didn't it come up though? It's only missing the H. I've already done it. I knew I had. I knew I'd done it. Right, let's come back. This one's been done. Let's place this out next. Catherine Lara, 2 first names. Oh, what time is it? Oh, it's chip time. Right, I'm going off to have some supper, tea, dinner, whatever. I'll be back tomorrow, Saturday Night Live. Just remember, God loves you, folks. He wants you to know that you were born in an inside out, upside down, back to front, tipsy, topsy, turvy world. Good night, God bless, and goodbye. Yeah, I know, Jack. I missed the H out of his name. If you search John DeMols without an H,